connecting, and we should be live.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, should be live.
Let me see if we are live.
Yep, YouTube's got the excellent connection. Looks like we're here.
Oh, I can see Jets on now.
Yep,
okay.
It's up on my side.
Okay, there we go. I think we are.
We're live.
I just want.
Go for it, boy.
Okay, there we go, boys.
Send us.
There we go. I just want to mute myself. Let me just refresh it on my phone here also, you know. Okay, we're live on the phone. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you got an echo.
Okay, there we go. Time. Ladies, gentlemen, football fans around the world, I bring you here today, as we say, hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is happening. Football has won. Woodward, the prick, is gone. And, I would just like to, a special shout out and toast the football fans around the world. You boys, it's very emotional today. We've been waiting for this moment, a long time in our club history. As Manchester United fans, Arsenal fans, hopefully they also get their ways. But we hope it's not done yet. One bastard gone. Few to follow more. But I salute football fans around the world for winning the war. And here is to getting our beautiful clubs back. Cheers, everybody. But gentlemen,
feels good.
We are live. We are live. How are we all feeling?
I'll cheers to that. How about coffee? I don't know alcohol, but I'll cheers to that because the devil himself has left our club. Oh my gosh. I have never been so happy. He's gone. 7 years of torture, the rotten apple, he's gone, and I am over the moon. Like, I know we should be focused more on football winning today, but I can't. This man has tortured us and tormented us for so many years, and I'm just delighted.
Exactly.
That's all
Clay,
it is right
I
now.
know you were sad. How are you feeling today, boy?
So
Literally, I don't even think it's been a day.
Exactly. It is just so much better now. We did it. We have finally cut off the head of the snake.
We bloody did it.
This man has been tormenting United for so long. He has been the head of this ESL, and he has just been a treacherous snake. Even the head of UEFA called him a snake. Do you know how bad you have to be for UEFA to call you a snake? That's mad. It's mad. But I'm glad he's gone. It's about time.
Exactly. It is about time. And, we're having some jokes here on the Twitter. Twitter is lit. Today, oh my God, Twitter is on one today. And, just reading tweets coming in saying Conor McGregor tweeting out, hey guys, I'm thinking about buying Manchester United. What do you think? Obviously, the fan base is absolutely erupting. Conor, listen. I don't have it with me because it's empty. But on my shelf there, I've got a proper 12 bottle. And if you buy Manchester United, every time we do a show, free advertising, proper 12. I promise you, I'll do it unpaid. Unpaid advertising, I'll do for you. But football has bloody won today.
Exactly.
Marcus says, just dropped in to say hi. No problem. Ethan says, we bloody did it. We fucking did it. SK United is still a small club. Don't care. Listen, boy, your manager is unemployed. Your club is trophyless. We can go back and forth, but your club is whack. Your club is dusted, okay? Don't be crying because Daniel Levy is still in charge, But hopefully, Daniel Levy also starts to pack his bags and gets out of the football club because that's what we all want. And I think
that's true.
What we've realized and what we proved to the world is that when football fans come together and unite, we can do anything we set our hearts on. As long as we're all together, we can do it. And the one thing that has been lacking, the one thing we've been saying on this channel constantly about the Glazers, about Woodward, about everything, is that nothing will happen because the fan bases are never united. And for the first time in a very long time, Perez, you're fucking genius, lad, because your Super League bullshit idea got Woodward sacked, got the fan bases united. So I applaud your stupidity, and I thank you for it. Hopefully you packing your bags soon. And I'm not going to wish Ed Woodward all the best because he's a fucking prick. Don't feel shy to let the door hit you on your way out. All of you, get out of this football club. And I implore all United fans or any football fans, don't let it stop here. Because it's all good. We're back in the Prem. The Super League is dusted. But don't forget, the owners are still here. And as long as the owners are here, the greedy owners who don't care about us, who threw us under this bus, It will put us in this situation. It could happen again. So don't let off. Saturday, I know people are planning to protest outside Old Trafford. You go ahead with the protest. I would do it for you if I was there. I've said it many times. Unfortunately, it's out of my powers. I would love to be at Old Trafford protesting. But obviously, for obvious reason, I live in a whole different continent. But I implore you guys to carry it on. Don't let off. Get these owners out of the fucking club. Let it be our club. Let's hope the UK government, football associations, everyone, they come together. Hopefully, we can get that 51% ownership to the fans. Hopefully, we can do something like that. Hopefully, the Glazers sell off. This is just it's a small win. Well, I say small. It's a very big win today. But the war is not done. We definitely want today's battle, but the war for me is not yet won. And I don't want anyone to let off. But yes, gentlemen, I leave it to you guys to take the stage. How you guys feeling? We'll get into other United players' comments because there's some of them deserve massive shout outs. But yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah, no, I can relate to Clay saying he's been feeling down. I've been out. I've been laying on my bed in a dark room. It's like, why is this happening? And then things just changed, It starts with Chelsea pulling out, then Man City, then the cherry on top is Ed Woodward leaving. And just to reiterate what you're saying, like, I hope this is an example for United fans. That the it didn't even take long, 2 days, I think.
Not even a day. I don't even think a day.
Yeah.
The one time we unite because we have a clear common goal, we can achieve so much. And it's the way we're going to take these Glazers out. And yes, they'll probably look for another puppet, but I feel like these guys don't really run the club, They just say, just make us money and we want this, we want that financially.
Yeah.
But the guy who's been doing all the bad decisions is the guy who's been fired today. The guy should have been fired a long time ago, because it doesn't make sense that you make bad decision after bad decision and you're the one in charge. So yeah, no, I don't know how happy I am that Ed Woodward, like, for me today, it's the equivalent of winning a trophy. All doesn't need to win a trophy anymore. It's gone. We move.
Exactly, it's beautiful. It's just such a great time again. It feels like we may actually be free of the tyranny of the Glazers. Maybe that means we go back to winning ways, like we were under Sir Alex. But that's always wishful hoping, just hoping for the best. And yeah, I think the next thing that we can probably talk about is the rumors surrounding the Glazers and all the other presidents and such.
What is it exactly? Do you guys know? Like, what pushed him to the edge to resign?
Supposedly he was going to leave at the end of the season, but the whole ESL thing pushed it now. They called for his head now.
Yeah.
What I would possibly think is the Glazers probably threw him under the bus now. Is going to try to spin it, saying, "Listen, we fired the Glazers. We apologize. Here's Van der Sar." But I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I would love, obviously, don't get me wrong. I would love Van der Sar to be, to take Ed Woodward's job. Definitely, Ed Van der Sar is the man of this club. He's a fantastic CEO. He's a fantastic chairman. He will be perfect for the role. But I don't want him to do under the Glazers, I don't think he will accept anything under the Glazers. I think, for the first time in a long time, it's not just saying that, we can get the Glazers out. It's not just a story on the side. It's not just a small protest. I think for once, there's actually some power and backing behind everything that has been said.
Okay, so here's some of the official statements from Fabrizio, because that's probably our best source for everything. Everybody knows that. Ed Woodward has resigned as Manchester United Executive Vice Chairman because of the Super League situation. Manchester City and Chelsea have intention to leave the Super League and are preparing with legal teams. And Woodward will stay at United until the end of 2021. So he's going to keep his post till the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, right? Obviously, you can't just Glazers can't just sell tomorrow. I don't think, like, even if they want to, I don't think they can just sell tomorrow. So I don't even know how long. It'll probably take till the end of the year if they do sell, and hopefully they do. Hopefully, we like I said, we mustn't let all this pressure go off the chest. So we need to keep at it, and hopefully, because if the Glazers go, Woodward will have gone anyways. We've always said that if we had new owners, wherever it might be, Woodward is probably gone. As long as they care about the club, Woodward is gone, because Woodward associated himself with the Glazers as well, because he helped the Glazers buy everyone. The club that financed the Super League, I always forget the name, JP something.
Morgan.
He worked for them, like JP Morgan. Yeah, he worked for them in the previous before he became chairman for Manchester
Yeah.
United. They funded the Super League surprisingly. Look what happened.
Exactly.
He was thrown from UEFA. The UEFA president said he's a snake. Said he lied,
Yeah.
which we know he's been lying to the fan base forever. So it's not like he can get his role back. So Ed Woodward is quite fucked. The Glazers are also fucked, but not to a certain extent yet, I believe. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. But oh my god, I cannot express how long we've been waiting
Yeah.
for Ed Woodward to leave our
Oh,
club.
and
At
so
least Ed
someone
Woodward.
in chat said Sky Sports is saying he's gone with immediate effect. So, but I don't know about that only for the fact that Fabrizio tweeted it. If somebody else tweeted it, I would be more inclined to believe Sky. But just since it was Fabrizio, got to take his word a little bit higher than Sky Sports. So that's the only thing about that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Ed Woodward till the rest of the season. It's probably expensive to terminate his contract early as well. So
Yeah.
it only makes sense from the Glazers just to keep him around.
As long as he's not making decisions anymore.
Well,
I'm happy.
he will be for the end of the year.
I
Still his
get that, I'm
position.
just saying,
Yeah.
as long as his reign of decision making
Yeah.
is finally coming to an end.
Yeah, exactly. That's the positive we take away from this.
City Power just tweeting I've got no power. Nice.
Oh no.
So hopefully I don't die. Worse, but if I do die, then you know why. There's just Twitter is on one today, boys. I'm trying to see. Let me actually just search Sky Sports, but I did see Sky Sports did say that Ed Woodward has resigned. But let's see.
Yeah.
34 minutes ago. It's the one I seen breaking. Sky
Yeah.
News understands that Ed Woodward has stepped down as executive vice chairman of Manchester United. But it doesn't say what the immediate effect.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know about that, unfortunately. All the news we got just says he's going to stay till the end of the year.
This man is made.
Yeah.
The United Journal saying the Glazers have lost both their frontman in Ed Woodward and their ability to cash in with the Super League today. They could be about to finally leave and sell Manchester United.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping as fans at the end of the day, I think. Because they've just sucked this club dry. United by United has said it is 100% immediate effect. Can you put a link in chat? So you can see the article that you were looking at or something? Yeah.
It says, to be fair, there was also been rumors that one of the owners might put up the club for sale. Yeah, we spoke about that. Hopefully it's United. I know Arsenal fans would like it to be Kroenke, and I hope Kroenke does sell up. I think all these American owners, even the Liverpool owner, Henry. I think that's the Liverpool owner, so I hope he sells up as well.
I guess it's hard for them to continue now because they've exposed themselves. It's always been like, yes, we accuse them of these things, but then they never outright come out and say, we don't care. So by basically vouching for the Super League, they've done that. So is there a way back?
I would say no. No. You can go first.
Probably not.
I'm
just checking Twitter. Also, people are saying that David Gill, if anyone doesn't know who David Gill is, he's currently on the UEFA board, but he was in Ed Woodward's position. He was Ed Woodward basically when Sir Alex Ferguson was still in charge of Manchester. He was the best CEO, vice chairman. He was too much. If you ever read Sir Alex Ferguson's biography, the way he goes on about David Gill, Sir Alex Ferguson and David Gill has made this club what it is today, So
not people know how to play the places because they're there. You can't deny that they're there, but we need people who will still find a way to put the club's interest first.
Exactly.
Even under difficult situations.
Exactly.
The United fans are on one. People are saying, if Glazer's gone, Woodward's gone, let's play United triple bingo again.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so United by United, it says, just to add, he was confronted in his office by Maguire and Shaw. And yeah, I heard reports of that as well. And I just knew our captain was going to be involved in this. I didn't know how or why. But for once, I'm very proud of our slabhead, to say the least. Very proud.
Listen. I think we can all have our say on Harry. And I tell you what, boys. We were in a low point in this last few hours. We have slated. Yeah. Let me go first. Let me rant first. Harry Maguire, I've publicly slated you on this channel. Marcus Rashford, it's not to no one's surprise that I've always been harsh on you on the pitch on this channel. Luke Shaw, to be fair, I've always loved you. I did once call Brendan Williams that was coming for your spot, but you get in there. We get there. We get in there as a negotiation. But Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford, Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes also. No one can say anything wrong about Bruno as well. But you boys today, well done. Rashford, I knew you were going to come in clutch. You have always been the best person in the world off the field.
Yeah.
And some would say you're the best player on the pitch, so you are almost perfect. Marcus Rashford can do no wrong. As for Luke Shaw, the statement, we'll read you the statement just now, but Luke Shaw's statement, bang on, best left back in the
We shot
world,
the minute.
best left back in the league. Statement, it says everything about you, Luke Shaw. We just, we always criticize this team of not having leaders, but when it mattered the most, the irony, when it actually did matter the most, not in the sense of a semi final, a trophy, when football required leaders, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw stepped up to the plate, and I applaud you. I applaud you. Harry Maguire, you might not have the best pace in the world. You might be not perfect for our centre back partnering, but today you have saved our football club, and just by that, you're a legend of the club. You're a legend of the club instantly. Anyone from any other club who spoke about today, whether it be the Peter Cechs, Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne also said something,
Yeah.
Grealish, all Digne, any player who stood up today or stood up yesterday, you are all legends. You are all
Absolute
legends
legends.
of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, you can go.
I was just reading chat more than anything else. I'm not gonna lie. I was just saying, do you guys know who the Red Cafe is? Because I don't know about the Red
Mm-mm.
Cafe. And when I'm
It
searching
might be
Twitter,
a
I'm
good
not
source
finding.
because it says
Yeah.
greetings from Belfast,
Yeah. Northern
Northern
Ireland.
Ireland, by the way. So yeah,
Yeah.
we
That's
are in South Africa, so it might be a good source there. Do let us know, by the way. Ben, welcome. Everyone's
Yeah.
welcome. United
But
fans from all
again,
around the world.
I'm still gonna say Fabrizio is the ultimate source. If you ever want.
Yeah, and Fabrizio
contradiction-
said it.
yeah.
So if Fabrizio says
Yeah.
it, it's done.
I'll
It's done.
die on my Fabrizio heel. He's
I'll
not been
also,
wrong so far
if
right
Ed
now.
Woodward stays and
Yeah.
Fabrizio still said he's gone, I'll die. I'll die sadly, but I'll die.
Okay. So the Red Cafe is a cafe inside Old Trafford. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. Then I do back it.
Yeah, I would too, but again, it's still one versus the other right now. But do you guys want to talk a bit more about the rumors surrounding Andrea Agnelli leaving as well?
I mean, we
I think
can.
that's probably a good place to go next with more ESL content.
I'm just refreshing Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's very
Because the
busy.
Juventus guy.
Yeah, the Juventus.
Yeah.
It looks like he is going to resign. Nothing official yet, but it looks like he is going to resign. And it's just mad trending everywhere. Everyone everywhere is talking about this, and it's just going down. Fabrizio even said there's nothing confirmed by Juventus yet. It's just rumors at the moment, and he's also vice chairman of the Super League. So we're going to see how things go with that.
Hopefully he also leaves. All these greedy people must leave.
I hope so as well, because the main people that need to be punished from this are the owners and the presidents and everyone that are higher ups have just done this and completely spat in the face of all us fans.
We can forgive Chelsea and Man City because we know they didn't want to do that.
Peer pressure. As Moloto says, if people don't know and they're new to the channel, when we do our player ratings after every game, Moloto convinced us, accused us, should I say, of peer pressuring him to some ratings, but it's fine.
It's beautiful. We're also
It is
falling
a
to
very,
peer
it's
pressure.
a very beautiful day.
Do go check out our shows if you are new here. Just
Yeah. But anyways, Luke Shaw. This is what Luke Shaw said. I just
Yeah.
found it now. Not a minute has passed when I haven't thought about the current situation. I wondered how I could express my opinion without causing any issues for my club, which everyone knows I care about deeply. I grew up watching the Premier League and Champions League and fell in love with the sport watching what my opinion are the two biggest club competitions in the world. My ambition was to one day be able to play in these competitions, and part of this determination was to show that with hard work, anyone can achieve these dreams and play on the highest stages. There's so much passion around the world for football, and I've been privileged to experience that firsthand. However, I worry that these changes could impact the sport and I and millions of others love. We've been without supporters in stadiums for over a year now, and I know how much myself and the team have missed them in each and every game. Fans and players should always have a voice, and their opinion should always be counted.
Yeah. And that sums it up very well. And I think that's how all of us as fans have been feeling, is that we should all be counted, I think. Just simple as that. I think
Yeah.
that's why everybody's going for this Bundesliga ruling of the 51% ownership, seeing if it can come to the English game. Because obviously, we never want something like this to happen again, where they go split away from tradition just for the sake of money. It's
Yeah.
just unacceptable. So, again, I hope all these owners are punished. I hope it all goes downhill for them. I hope they all pack their bags and leave to another venture capitalist that they want to go on. Have fun. We don't want you here.
Yep. Kevin De Bruyne also says this. Wait, I just want to make sure this is right there.
Yeah.
This man comes out a little town of Belgium, dreaming of playing at the highest stage possible. I've represented Belgium, German, and the English league, and also proudly represented my country. And I've worked and competed against everybody trying to win the ultimate. But the most important word in this is competing. They put it through bold.
Yeah.
With all events that have been happening in the last few days, maybe this is a good moment for everybody to come together and try and work for a solution. We know this is a big business, and I know I am a part of this business, but still, I am a little boy who just loves to play football. It's not about a certain entity in this case, it's about the football over the whole world. Let's keep inspiring the next generation of footballers and keep fans streaming.
Exactly. That's
Kevin
it.
De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne, just a pat on the
That's
back.
football without sportsmanship.
What's
Exactly.
football
I think
without
Pep-
competition?
Exactly. Pep, I was just about to say that Pep said that today, I think in his interview. He said,
Yeah.
you know,
Pep said a
what
very similar thing.
he just said straight up, football is nothing without competing. You know, the sport doesn't mean nothing if you lose and it means nothing, you know?
Exactly. So,
Was
it's
this
good
great?
things. Yeah, sorry. Go Walter? Yeah.
Oh, did I lag or something?
Yeah, you did a little bit. I just heard you right there and doesn't start talking, so I felt like I cut into you.
No, I was just saying that what is sport without sportsmanship, really? So I can relate, definitely relate with, or maybe better, Luke Shaw and Kevin De Bruyne showing that they can relate with us, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know who's telling this, but it would basically be like WWE. That's what this Super League was going to be. It was going to be plastic, superficial. Like, what's to stop them from match fixing or something? So it
There's nothing,
wasn't
yeah.
really nice for us purists.
Definitely. It's not even purist, I think it's just wanting competition more than anything else. And because as much as normal English football and European football isn't perfect, I think the football pyramid is pretty close to perfect that we can get right now. And I don't know of a better way because people just climb up the English ladder. They could literally go into a Champions League final next year. That's as simple as that. That's the path that England has created for football, and all these other countries with their football pyramids have created as well. Any side can get promoted and suddenly jump into a Champions League spot and could see themselves battling the likes of Juve, Barcelona. But you know what? They damn earned that right. Going through all the qualification process to get there, finishing high in the leagues that are highly competitive. It's every man's fight. It's not just that once off. I like what Ranieri said today. It was
Oh,
perfect.
yeah. Ranieri said
It
something good as
takes
well.
it takes the beauty of football away when you don't see those wins like Leicester, when you don't see Leicester winning the league randomly. It'll suddenly become a common occurrence. You're not going to see those underdogs that much anymore. You're just going to see the best of the elites just fight it out over next to nothing. Just TV, right? That's all they're fighting for. There's nothing in it for them. There's nothing they can lose. It's not the jeopardy that we used to, because you suddenly suck, you're relegated. And in this system, it just wasn't, and it was just elitist, and nobody could come in, and it was just a terrible system to begin with. I'm glad it looks like we're done with it, as it stands right now.
United share prices have also gone down 6% from the
Good.
9%
Good.
increase of yesterday.
That's
But yeah,
easy
it's
not
what
to
you
get.
say.
Right. As I was listening to Mark saying that his daughter was telling him about how messed up the relegation system would be. And if you think about it, it's so ridiculous. So like 5 teams come up, and
Yeah.
if one of those 5 teams wins the league, they still leave. You know.
Yeah, it's whack.
It was. I do think football could be better, but I think at least in this crime format, there's still an element of competitiveness. You know.
Yeah, there's a
And I'll
massive
take
amount of
that
competitiveness. Definitely.
in.
Because you know what? The Burnley game's a prime example of that. All of us were sweating in the preview. All of us were going, Burnley could actually upset us. You know what happens if we go up
I'm
against
never going to complain
Barcelona?
about a Burnley game again in my life.
Yeah, exactly. Never gonna take that for granted again. Not with these owners doing their bullshit like this. So yeah, I'm just glad that Woodward's gone. Football took a giant W today, and it's beautiful. It looks like it's gonna be good things to come in the next few hours.
Madrid Extra also saying immense pressure on Florentino Perez to resign as the president of Real Madrid.
Resign as president. Keep your Super League. Keep your Super League. It's fine. You just want to have Real behind you. Do it. Come. Bet you won't. Believe in your project.
Man United are expected to pull out of the European Super League. It is understood high-level meetings were held on Tuesday where the issue of withdrawing from the competition was discussed. It is believed that the intent was to pull out. Boris Johnson was the main culprit behind the demise of the Super League.
You know what? I'm just hoping Conor McGregor actually does buy us. It's beautiful.
Anyone who
gives a shit
cares. Anyone who cares. Honestly, anyone who cares about Manchester United, who has the money,
exactly,
the facilities, and they can buy it. They can buy it. Elon Musk could buy United tomorrow, and I'd be freaking over the moon. He's probably the dream owner.
Exactly, just a rich billionaire who'll just come in and give this club what it's been dying for. Some damn respect. Literally, that's all we've wanted as a club for the past. How long has it been now? Too long. I'll tell you that for free.
It's been too long. It's been
too long under
it almost feels as today is a dream. It almost feels as it's currently a simulation where we're all just living in it, and it's like, Woodward is gone, Perez wants to go, Allegny is gone. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
The Glazers could sell. It's like
the nightmare ended like this, and now the dream has started.
I said yesterday, wake me up from this dream. And today it actually feels like a dream.
Exactly. This is just
I felt like a dream when this whole thing was announced. Like, is this really happening? Is football changing like this?
Oh, you can set up a Super League so much better with the bodies of UEFA and FIFA involved. You can make it as corrupt as they want, but this is just a greedy elitist move that just didn't belong in football. You can make a Super League, but make it right. Make it so everyone has a fair shot of getting in it. Make it so it's actually.
It's like Klopp said. Klopp says, when you bring in something like this, at least you gotta
think about it.
Think about it.
Just think about it for a second. Plan it.
You need to plan it. Yeah, don't just announce it out of the blue.
Yeah,
and think you're gonna catch all the fans.
It completely felt half-assed. There was no proper planning in this, and they were just like, "Yeah, we're just gonna have an elitist bubble. Let's go." This could be done correctly in a few years' time, and I wouldn't be opposed to it. But this current system is not.
The Madrid zone also saying the Super League expected a war against UEFA and FIFA, but they didn't expect the extreme reactions from the fans, players, politicians, and celebrities.
They hit a brick wall trying to cross the fans, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you out there.
I'm honest. Today, football won. Football has won. People, people have their opinions on football. People like, Johnny, you never get this. It's always like this, always like this. But this is the one time where I felt there was a difference. Exactly. I was like, this is where football is going to come out on top. This is where the fans will unite. This is where the people's voices will be heard. Where people take us for granted, because that's inevitably that's what the Super League failed. They tried taking us for granted, and they just went that extra step too far, and it blew up in their face. And I'm so proud to I mustn't just say us United fans, but City, Chelsea, Liverpool, every club that was involved in this, their fan bases all disapproved of it. And, they came together, and they mustn't stop. Like I said, it mustn't stop.
The protest at Stamford Bridge was fantastic.
Exactly. The protest today at Stamford Bridge was great. Obviously, they had more time to plan it.
Yeah.
So it was much better. Yesterday, though, Leeds and Liverpool, good protest for the short time they had. Amazing. Saturday, I know the United one is being planned Saturday, so hopefully that one goes through, and hopefully that's a great protest. Like I said, I will be supporting. I have retweeted. I have liked everything. So I've been spreading the word. Hopefully, it's a good showing on Saturday.
Exactly. That's what we're hoping for, and we're hoping it just means bigger change from the top. Hoping it does mean Glazers out. Hoping it does mean we're moving forward from this, and I'm just excited about it. First time in the past few days, I felt really confident that it's going to end.
Supposedly, Florentino Perez is looking at the likes of clubs like Lens and Metz in League One
Oh.
to make the So it's falling apart. It's falling apart.
You want to try to get the Liga and teams involved, and the B-Tech Liga and teams. Nah, fam. You're not even trying to get Marseille. You're not trying to get PSG. You're not trying to get Lille. You're going for Metz. Nah. Your standards are low for this
considering how
Super
arrogant he was in the
League.
press conference.
It's a joke right now. And I hope it continues being a joke. This is great.
Hmm.
Oh.
I think it was a good day to end off. It was a good day to end off. The day started today. The news is still around the same thing. Super League stuff is coming out. It didn't look like anyone was like letting off. And then slowly over the day, fans were starting to do more things. The protest grew.
Yeah.
Twitter started being more, and we at the end we got there, boys. We got there.
Exactly. It's beautiful.
Mm.
One thing that I have to say now, Nicky Butt posted a picture on Instagram of him drinking wine in a United shirt. And it's absolutely beautiful. He's just going through like a little toast gesture. I love it. I love it.
Gary Neville, obviously, as on time, has done the same thing. It's a Gary Neville signature, that picture. Also with the wine.
This is the wine with the raised glasses.
Yep.
Very
It's the wine with the raised. Yep.
That's beautiful.
Gary Neville deserves our respect. It's not just this. Always he speaks out.
Yeah.
I love that about him.
Yeah, I see the Nicky Butt picture now as
well. So from everything that I've heard so far, it looks like it's only Spurs and Arsenal still in it right now from England.
Didn't Arsenal go out? I heard Arsenal pull out or something like that.
Did Arsenal pull out, Trini?
Or was this?
I haven't heard anything else.
Like I said, I seen Madrid Extra said that none of the Premier League clubs are left. But
yeah, they're trying to leave, should I say.
I would think that if there was Premier League clubs that are still left, then it would 100% be Daniel Levy just because he's stingy for money. 100% Arsenal and United because of the Glazers and Kroenke being American. They want to Americanize the sport.
Obviously,
they'll probably, the Glazers, and if they do sell, they're probably going to try and milk every last bit of us in the last few days or months, or ever how long they're still in charge of this club.
They're going to get Paul Pogba shipped off ASAP and cash in on that check. I'll tell you that for free. Not going to be surprised.
Maybe they sell Paul Pogba as a bonus, pocket it and gone.
Exactly. Grab 50 mil each. Let's go. Unacceptable.
Clearly, some members were more committed to this than others, and I guess it was just a few being left out.
Yeah, I think it was to an extent, and at the same time, I feel like it was just because of this whole COVID situation. Clubs are in massive debt. Well, COVID situation made it easier to make an excuse, should I say, just because of the massive debt. The massive debt has been accrued before COVID, and now it's just hit, and it's a fantastic excuse owners can use. Yeah, we just need the money. We need that £1 billion. We need to refresh everything. But yeah, that's just a side note. It's a stupid thought. Nish in chat goes, I don't know, I think Pogba stays. And I'm just simply saying the Glazers are going to be stingy bastards, and they're going to be like, cool, we're just going to sell the top class player that's on the last year of his contract. We're going to cash in just one more time. Just one more time, we're going to cash in on this club. That's the only thing. I don't think it's anything negative about Paul Pogba.
If it means them leaving, it's fine.
Honestly, I would agree with you. I don't often agree when it comes to Paul Pogba leaving Manchester United, but if Paul Pogba had to leave and the Glazers left, and that was the only circumstance it happens, goodbye Pogba. It's fine. It's fine. If it took this club getting relegated, I would do it for the Glazers to get out. I couldn't be asked. Like I said, I don't wish Ed Woodward the best. He can get lost.
I think that we've got a bit of a debate topic then now. What do you guys think should happen to all these clubs if all their owners leaves? Do you still think they should be punished for this?
My gut and what my heart says is that they rightfully should get punished.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only circumstance where clubs shouldn't get punished is if the owners did sell it, because like I said, I don't think
all
it's the
owners listed and they were
if all the owners listed and 51% of the club was given to the fans, then I don't think they should be punished. But if the Glazers are still going to be in charge, I don't care that Ed Woodward is left. I think you hurt them, you fine them, you relegate them, basically force the hand. So I think that's what I want.
And Walter, if he's alive.
So he's dead. But Jordan Henderson, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, did you say something?
Yep. He tweeted 2 minutes ago, we don't like it. and we don't want it to happen. This is our collective position. Our
Oh,
commitment
yes.
to the football club and its supporters is absolute and unconditional. You'll never walk alone.
Trent also sent that out. The exact same thing. It's the same
Yeah,
statement.
it's probably Henderson, because if no one knows, Henderson was holding an emergency meeting with all the captains.
I think that's only
And that was,
tomorrow,
supposed,
though.
that was supposed to be tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing he probably did this now for the Liverpool guys, you know. He's
Yeah,
obviously
I'm
better
sure.
in contact with the Liverpool players. He's probably got a WhatsApp group, whatever. So it's probably like, you know what, we can do this for now. Tomorrow is another day. We hit them again.
Exactly.
United Stan tweeted Sir Alex Ferguson's most famous quote, well, one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah.
Football, bloody hell.
Fair. Simple as that. And Nicious also said, "Hey, Stillhouse."
Yes, I am indeed drinking Stillhouse. I am.
He's very
I am.
excited about you and your vodka.
Because they feel like they never get it, but you know.
Yo. And Melissa's back.
Ah, there we go. Malota
So,
is back.
your
so I can
opinion.
say.
I have mixed feelings about this, to be honest.
Exactly.
I think if the owners are gone, yeah, no way. I feel like then we'll be punished. I feel like, let's say that does happen. I doubt it. I doubt that could happen overnight where the fans on the club now. But they will be punishing us, and we're not the culprits here. You know, we are the true Manchester United. So in that case, I don't think it should. But then with the owners still here, the question is, what is an adequate punishment? You know. I don't know what should happen. That's what, a season outside of the Champions League, 2 seasons, because I don't want us to do something.
Realistically, it'll probably be relegation, a hefty fine, and something in the government laws. Yeah, transfer ban, and something in the government laws saying that it has to be like the German system from now on, where the fans have the power.
Exactly.
And that I would love. Like, if regulations, I don't think
out of everything, I want that to happen. Like, even if the Glazers are our owners, if we can somehow get the 51% to us, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, if that's.
That means they can't do this.
I feel like Glazers own the club, so like, how do you take back a bad decision of letting these businessmen come in?
Nobody. That's the thing. I don't know.
By 51% of the shares.
We rely on Boris.
Yep, that's completely on government right now, I think, sadly. What's next? What's that again?
Honestly, ample for us as well.
Yeah. So if the owners had to go, I think we should still get some kind of punishment. I don't know quite what, but I think something does have to happen. It's like Nish said in chat, he said a small fine, basically, and just a warning. I think something like that's probably fair on the club overall, if the owners do leave. But if the owners do stick around, I think stuff like relegation.
Fines have done nothing in the past.
Yeah, I know, but it's a superficial thing. It's a superficial thing. But it shouldn't go unpunished. I think that's leaving it too open, you know. I know we're a big club and could easily pay whatever fine they give us. But I do think like a small fine, just to literally be a slap on the wrist going, do this again, I dare you. It's going to get worse. I want to set a precedent, you know. I don't want anything like this to ever happen again.
We can't allow this something like this to happen again. Whether Boris has to change something legally in the government or whatever they can do, whether it's the clubs selling up, whether it's the fans getting 51%, something has to change. Something has to change. I don't think you can just go back with the same owners and pretend if this didn't happen. I think that definitely cannot happen. Especially you can see what happened with United. Ed Woodward couldn't just walk back in. He left his UEFA role. He's backstabbed UEFA. Bang, bang, bang. Thrown under the bus. And he's gone.
Exactly.
And I don't think anything hefty could happen Premier League wise, because if I'm not mistaken, doesn't a certain amount of Premier League teams have to agree on it? And
all the Premier League teams are against it right now. Everyone's unanimously put out statements today as well, if you didn't see. So I think that would all agree.
Isn't it like 16 teams to make a decision or something like that?
No, there's literally every other team. 14 teams all came out with statements condemning the ESL and all the teams that left for it.
No, I'm saying in terms of now, let's punish them, you know? What would it take for that to happen Premier League wise? But if it was up to me, I don't know, point deduction, knock them out of the European trophies. I don't know if that's a bit much, but I feel like that's better than a fine, because who've been dealing with fines. They don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
They just pay
It's
them,
fines
move on.
without the owners. With the owners, I think we need severe things. We need a transfer ban. We need no European football for the next 2 years or something, and we need to get
Transfer ban
relegated.
makes sense.
100%. Like go the
Thing
whole
is,
9 yards.
to shed some light in this whole thing, European ban to Arsenal and Tottenham won't matter because they haven't been in Europe for who knows how.
And this sucks so much, because let's just say we do ban them, a European ban. We want the Champions League as fans.
Exactly.
Especially me as an Ole Ina. It's been our everything this season. Now,
But it's fine. We're in the
it's
championship,
gone,
so it's not going to matter.
so-
We weren't playing for the spots anyway.
Yeah,
Don't worry. It's just to hit them where it hurts. That's all it is. Because the Championship's TV rights are just so tiny and insignificant compared to the Premier Leagues. They're going to make nothing. They're going to lose money every single game. And I want them to bleed.
What I do want to say also is that I don't want fans also to think that UEFA and FIFA are the good guys. No. They are also money grabbers, greed.
But somehow
However,
they're the good guys in this story so far.
somehow technically they are the good guys, but baby steps. Right? Like I said, this is a war. Today we won a big battle, a very big battle. Something I never thought I'd see in my life. Ed Woodward gone. We ended the Super League. Ed Woodward gone. We're seeing other vice chairmen going. Next step is hopefully owners, and then hopefully the next step after that is that you speak to UEFA and FIFA and be like, you guys are gonna have to probably change something as well. Then clearly you need to do something so everyone's happy.
Yeah. So it was
Don't
all
trust them
Liverpool
either,
players shared that
but-
statement, just so you guys know.
What you said?
Oh, I was just saying
It's better
it was a
to
collective from
use-
the Liverpool players.
Oh yeah. From this year tweeted that
Yeah.
that basically the Henderson thing was.
Yeah, I'm just checking Twitter as well now.
Yeah, I would think so.
It's beautiful, and I'm just very happy with that. Teams that get really get parachute payments. It's still not going to be much
hard to
finish.
go on
That's the
like nothing
thing.
happened.
How soon sustained develop possibly come back? Definitely. We have enough class to come back. I have no doubt about it. But if you say City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea all get relegated,
Slowly, it'll take.
It'll
take us.
hurt everyone.
Technically,
It'll take us 2
we would be
seasons.
the first up. Yeah, technically, we should be the first up. We will think of that.
Well, we shouldn't be first up. I think City and Liverpool probably take first up.
No, there's 3 teams though.
Oh yeah, 3 teams because of playoffs. Playoffs would be tough though because we're going to go up against literally the likes of everyone else.
Nah,
So,
that
yeah, I
can't
don't know.
be that.
But I know they do get a small package just to kind of stay alive, but it's not going to be anything that's going to help a financial powerhouse of Manchester United. That's going to be TV rights for one game for United kind of money, It's not going to be much. So as much as I
feel
do
like-
see that you get something, I don't think that'll help much.
I feel like we need to find a way to put them in a corner, because we can't outright.
I think
get
we
rid of
have
them.
at the moment.
We
I'm
need
not
to
going
get
to lie.
them to a position where they want to be. So maybe we say these clubs aren't allowed to be in the Champions League anymore. Fans aren't allowed to be in these.
Yeah.
Men are just saying also there's no indication of who will replace Ed Woodward.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And that's going to hit them.
I'm still going to wait a year.
This gone as well.
But yeah,
Did you guys get what I said?
just a bit of it.
A little bit, not the end part though.
So hit them where it hurts,
Yeah.
financially. So be like, these clubs can't be in the Champions League anymore, or fans can't be at their grounds. Oh my gosh, this network is so horrible.
Nah, you're fine.
Bloody hell.
Go for
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And eventually they'll cave, But at the same time, we're not destroying something that we love,
Yeah,
That's just
exactly.
what I think. I don't want to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Man United in the Championship. I really don't.
I want to see us in the National League, you're right. I want to see us build from the bottom again.
Like I said, if it's under this owners, I would do it because I think they're 100% sell off then.
All these big club owners.
But if the
100%
Glazers
solid
is gone
ticket holders.
tomorrow, I don't want us to go in the championship. I don't want us to get in.
Yeah. If Glazer's gone,
These
small
players
slap on the
in
wrist.
Ollie
We
they
move.
don't deserve to get
Yeah.
relegated if the ownership and structure above them changed. And so far, one of them is gone.
I know it's going to hurt them, but do we deserve that? do we deserve to be watching our club in the championship? So I feel like there's more ways than to
No, the
relegate
fans
us. I
don't
think that's
deserve it,
just an extreme
but
measure.
it's going to be a wake-up moment for United in general. I think we need that.
Because the fear is maybe not the championship. Let's just say we get relegated all the way to the bottom. Like the fear is not coming back. You know, us ourselves killing Man United. You know,
Yeah.
like my dad told me. Like my dad was in. I don't know if you guys know the military wing of the ANC, and he'd say that they used to boycott things, and yes, it was bittersweet because they'd get that point across, but then sometimes they would end up destroying businesses completely. They can't come back. So, and I'm being very vague about this, but you don't want that. You
No,
don't
I
want
understand. There's a fear.
suddenly
There is a fear. If we had, let's just say, they put us
We had to climb from the
bottom of the
national
bottom
division.
division.
We aren't coming back. We aren't going to come back for a long, long, long time. When we have grandkids,
Maybe in
we'll
our
tell them.
lifetime, yeah, maybe in our lifetime we'll come back.
But it's going to take a very, very long time. Because people like Bruno is not going to play in the National League.
Yeah,
None of our players are going to
Bruno,
play in the National League.
Bruno won't stay. Maybe Rashford if we lucky.
Championship, I would say players stay, but
Yeah, 100%.
that's only if
just one
we
season.
can guarantee promotion, you know?
I feel like there's more ways to hit them financially, and these guys love money.
But the easy way is hit them with the biggest threat of all: lose all your TV rights and most of your sponsorship deals.
I get you, but that's a problem for us as well. Like I'm saying, these guys freak out over not being in the Champions League for one season. If you just say there's no more Champions League for you, there's no more fans on the ground for you, they are gonna quiver. They'll be gone.
But again,
promise
fans
you,
on the
not gonna
ground
take
doesn't
that-
matter because fans are going to be on the ground till the end of the season at best. At the
Yeah,
absolute
fair, but
best.
something along those lines.
Yeah, I get where
Just
you're
trying
coming
to
from,
make an
but
example, something
it's
that's not extreme.
just hit them. Just hit them. Go down for a season or two.
I get you. Will it be a season 2 though? That's my worry. I don't want that.
Yeah, if it's just a championship, that I think it would come up within 2 seasons, 100%. It'd be back in 2 seasons, no question. We're good enough for that. But I do think we just need to find a way to get rid of them. And I'm hoping those rumors are true, that they're really trying to get rid of themselves, so the fans don't need to worry about stuff like that. That's my hopes.
But we
Because,
have-
like I said, the fans, the players, the manager, the staff, they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
people, the owners, the vice chairmen, like David Woodward and co-s, they put us in this situation, you know.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
deserve to die by the
You
sword.
know, the second thing is, so does the bottom line for everyone. And I feel like, yes, we've stopped the Super League now, but will people like Boris Johnson and the Premier League, will they be willing to go on and help us get them out completely?
Well, yeah,
now
we'll
that they
see.
know that they're not going to lose money, Like, they don't have to
I'm-
worry about that anymore.
Yeah, I'm just assuming that the clubs are going to put their own financial livelihood on the line. I doubt that the government and all the Premier League things are going to pay. Just
Because
pay
I think
them a
Boris
handout.
and them also said that I don't think he'll come in. Like the government won't take action as long as the football associations can resort to them. Evidently, they kind of did.
Looks like it. We'll see how it goes.
And
Because again,
honestly, I hate to be a pessimist, but I think that's it. Honestly, I think that's it because
an
they've
optimist
gotten what
way.
they want. No?
you've been an
No,
optimist
what I'm
thinking it's
trying to
done
say
now.
is that I mean, like, I don't think they're gonna go a step further in terms of trying to help them get them
Okay.
out completely. I feel like because as far as I know, the government has always been okay with the whole capitalism thing in football. Because it brings a lot of money to the country. But as soon as they are about to lose that,
Yeah.
now they freak out.
Of course.
It was never about. As much as they say it's about football, at the end of the day, it's never really about that. Even
Nobody's
for
the
them,
good
it's
guy
about
in this
money.
story. It's only the fans that are the good guys in the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd argue
most of them.
Players. I'd argue players are also the good guys.
Some of them. The ones that have
Certain
spoken out,
players,
yes.
certain
Ones
players,
that haven't, they can go in the bin with them. Be honest with you. That's
And
something.
they probably got told not to. Like,
Yeah.
I know if Paul Pogba came out and said something, that was it. Like, for me, I was thinking that's it because there are certain players that are bigger than football club. But when you look at Paul Pogba's agent, Mino Raiola, and he came out today saying, our responsibility is to look after our players. And what is that doing? Hoping that the Super League gets announced because evidently it benefits the agents the most and benefits their players as well. So,
does.
people like Paul Pogba's, Ronaldo's, Messi's, they would have been held on a very, very tight rope.
Definitely.
And that's why I only really expected 2 players. to come out of Manchester United. I expected Bruno to say something. He was the first. Rashford to say something. He did. Luke Shaw, in my heart, I wanted it to happen, but I would never bet my house on it. He did. I'm so happy about that. And obviously, our captain is our captain for a reason, clearly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
But I
know why,
respect
but
Luke
he
Shaw
was
the
on my
most.
list. He was on my short
Yeah,
list.
I also low-key respect Luke Shaw the most out of everyone
Because
who said something.
I appreciate what Rashford and them did, which was great. They spoke out, but you could see they were a bit reserved about what they
Reserved
said.
about it,
exactly.
yeah. Even the Maguire thing, it's like it's paper stories you're getting. You know, it wasn't
Yeah,
Maguire. You know,
exactly.
Luke Shaw put his reputation on the line, came out on his official account, this public statement, and you know,
Yeah.
if
Very proud of him.
this is if there was a time to say this, if you guys still have a Luke Shaw fucking agenda, I will fetch you. I'll actually fetch you. I've said this for this whole season, the whole of last season. I don't understand how people have a Luke Shaw agenda, and today he set you all down. He set you all down. So you know, I'm not having it anymore. I'm having it.
A Luke Shaw dub again.
Yeah.
Okay, but one thing that we have to look at right now is that all these clubs did enter contract negotiations with the ESL, and they did all leave the UEFA thing, whatever it was, the European Football Association, I think it was, something like that. They all left out. So the next question is how do they get themselves out of this legal battle? How do they actually move forward and actually get out of this contract that they've signed and get back into the European Football Association?
I think this seems so naive and childish, honestly. Like they left the association with something they're not sure
Exactly.
on. Because if you're sure on something, you don't back out 2 days after.
Well, here we go.
100%.
This is also another thing. Says one of the Premier League CEOs says that we're not angry with the 6 clubs. We are angry with the small group of owners and CEOs
Yeah.
who pushed it through. They don't hate the
Right.
clubs who signed up to the ESL shambles. Vast majority of the people at the clubs didn't know about it and were appalled when it was announced, as you can see by the reaction. And I think that's spot on because, like I said, I don't think it was the players. I don't think it was the managers. It was literally our owners, the CEOs, who just wanted to make extra money. And because they, on paper, just because on a little piece of paper somewhere it says you own more than 51%, you can do whatever you want with this football club. And they took advantage of that and they paid because, you know, you might have that little piece of paper that says 51%. Oh, okay, wait, big story. Club statement from Manchester United.
Oh,
Here we go. It's done. It is
read it.
done.
Read it.
Manchester United announces Ed Woodward to leave role at the end of 2021.
Yeah.
Manchester United has today announced that Executive Vice Chairman Ed Woodward will step down from his role at the end of 2021. Woodward joined United in 2005 and became Executive Vice Chairman in 2012. Ed Woodward said, "I'm extremely proud to have served United and it has been an honor to work for the world's greatest football club over the past 16 years. Woodward, fuck you. Get in the back and I give a fuck what you think." But anyways, I carry on. The club is well positioned for the future. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fuck you. Suck your mum. Get out of the club. And he says it'll be difficult to walk away at the end of the year. No, it won't. I'll help. I'll pack your bags. I'll send you myself. You can get out. I will treasure the memories. We won't. You can fuck off. From my time at Old Trafford during a period when we won the Europa League, suck your mum. The FA Cup, suck your mum. And the EFL Cup, suck your mum. I am proud of the regeneration of the club's culture and our return to Manchester United way of playing. No, that is Ollie. That is the players. Suck your mum. We have invested more than £1 billion in the squad during my time here, and I'm particularly delighted with the progress these players have made under the stature of leadership of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his coaching team in the last 2 years. Suck your mum, pussy. I am sure that with the changes we have made on field and to the coaching and football staff in recent years, this great club will soon be lifting silverware again. It deserves to. I desperately wanted the club to win the Premier League during my tenure. No, you didn't, because you signed us off to kill us. You signed us for a European Super League, you dumb fuck. And I am certain that the foundations are in place for us to win it back for our passionate fans. Suck your mum. Our world-famous academy is flourishing again with 34 players progressing into the first team since 2013, and it has been a pleasure to watch talent such as Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, Axel Tuanzebe flourish in the first-team environment. In the years to come, the club's production line of young talent will continue to push established first-team players for their places. The the competition bodes well for the future. Talks a lot about competition for a man who didn't want competition. We have also established Manchester United women, and in the progress, further evidence of demand of the great success of this great club. The last 16 months have brought so many unique challenges, and the club's work in the community around the world during the COVID-19 pandemic has been heroic. The financial impact on football clubs have been severe, but United have been the most robust and resilient in the face of extraordinary financial pressures. I would like to thank United's passionate fans for their support during the good and bad times. I know this has been a challenging period in our history, but your support for the team has never ever been in doubt. You bastard. Finally, it's been a pleasure to work with so many magnificent, talented, and hardworking people. Co-chairman Joel Glazer added, Ed Woodward has served the club with great distinction. On behalf of everyone at United, I would like to place on record our sincere thanks for his tireless work and dedication. His contribution to the club has been massive, and he will always be welcome at Old Trafford as part of the Manchester United family. Fuck you, Joel Glazer. That is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting from a club statement. I can tell you now, United fans don't give two fucks about what you just said there.
Yep, 100%.
I could bet money that Ed wouldn't write the speech. That just sounds like a PR.
There's 100% a PR spin.
It's like a club review of bullshit. That's all
Exactly.
it is.
That's exactly what it is. But I'm just glad that it's official. I'm glad that, like Fabrizio said, I don't want to be that guy. Like Fabrizio said, it was until the end of the year that his contract, that he resigned. So we take that and we move. Without Ed Woodward.
If it was up to me, I'd pack your bags now, Woodward.
Yeah.
I'd pack your bags now and get you out tomorrow and bring in Van der Sar.
It doesn't deserve to stay till the end of the season.
It doesn't deserve to stay at the end of the season. But I tell you what, I'll wait. I've waited a little bit, and I'll wait just a little bit more. But and you know, this is the thing. I don't want fans to get happy by this. Because you know what that was? That was the first ploy to say, we threw Woodward under the bus. We're going to say we liked him. And me as Joel Glazer, we're going to still be ownership of this club. And we're going to try do it again in the near future. Yeah. So don't let
up. My fear is that we see like a mad judge now in charge. That would guide me, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what
Even
happens.
Mark Goldbridge saying December 21 for Woodward to go isn't soon enough. He has to go now for what he has done over the last 3 days.
Exactly. And we just need him gone. We need him out of this United club. It's not his home. It's not his home.
It's not his home. You are not welcome back. You were never welcomed in the first place.
Yeah.
You can get lost.
Exactly. And we're coming for the Glazers next. We're not done.
Yeah, we're not done. We're not done. Joel Glazer acting like everything is perfect, and you think
just fine. Absolutely unacceptable.
But there we go. At least that's as official as you can get. Manchester United official account tweeting about it.
Oh, it's beautiful. So glad.
You feel like he'll try polish his image and buy Sancho?
Oh, Fabrizio has just tweeted official statement. Man City Football Club can confirm that they have formally enacted the procedures to withdraw from the group developing plans for the European Super League. So City looks like they're out. It is good. Oh
yeah. I want to see the comments on this because this will be telling signs of our fan base. Rest in peace, Woodward. See, people are happy, which I understand, but they mustn't think like it's done. They mustn't think it's done because this year, play devil's advocate for a little bit. They released a statement. He says, okay, end of 2021, he's gone.
Yeah.
Let's just say United do well again in the Premier League. Let's just say things go nice. Let's just say all of a sudden Haaland, Varane, Declan Rice come to this club. And that's Edward was like, goodbye guys, this is my presence to you. And the guys is like, you know what, Woodward, we're sorry. Here's your contract again.
Hope not.
No, that's what I'm saying. That until he's actually gone, and that role is vacant, I will not be happy. I'll celebrate it now because it's official or whatever. But he needs to go. Like, he actually, literally, physically needs to leave, and that role needs to be vacant. And not only just that role, but the ownership of Manchester United also has to be vacant.
Exactly. We need new owners, yeah.
Hmm.
That's the main thing we need to walk around, yeah.
Jeremy Bullard also saying football is always the winner. Hector
Exactly. Speaking
Bellerin
up. Keep it.
has tweeted a picture of Arsene Wenger saying, "To all the Arsenal lovers, take care of the values of the club. My love and support for him."
Exactly. And
And there we go. Yeah, official Manchester City have confirmed they have formally enacted procedures to withdraw from the group developing plans for the Europa Super League.
things you love to see.
But
Very
yes,
happy
guys,
now.
I implore people, don't stop. Please don't stop. Let that protest on Saturday continue. Let your voices be heard Sunday. And there used to be a point in this channel, actually, I think when we just started as well, when we had like no face cams or whatever, it was just literally, if you must be a real OG of the channel to remember this, but it was literally just like a thumbnail with our voices in it, and it had like, it was basically a collage, and there was always a Glazers out thing in the bottom, and people were like, it won't matter. This hashtag won't matter. One person saying Glazers out won't matter. Well, look what happened. It just started as one. Then we all got together. So your tweet, your one tweet, that person's one tweet, whoever the next person's one tweet, they all matter, because I think this will go down in my history books. This I think is the first legit thing I can say. I've lived in history. I was a part of this history. It was something I'll tell many people in the future when I'm old about the story of how football. It might have been a very short history, but football in those 2 days won. It was so good. It didn't even last a long time. It got
Exactly.
started and ended the next day. 24 hours, dead.
Yep. Raheem Sterling has just tweeted, okay, bye. Just straight up, it's done. The City have walked away from it. It's looking good. It's looking promising.
And he said,
And he literally said, okay, bye. Simple as that. Okay, bye. Waving hand. See ya. He's done.
Hello?
And I'm trying to load this Man City club statement just so I can actually read it. And obviously the site's just been overloaded because everybody's clicking on it at the moment. So that'll take a minute for us to get into. But we can actually see what Manchester City said. Apparently there was no
just
apology.
tweeted as well.
Yeah.
Players reaction mode is now on.
Oh, yes.
When do we send our CVs through the CEO job of Man United? Hey, actually, Glazers. I'll take everything back if you slip me just a letter. I'm joking, because I won't work under you guys. I won't. I'll be honest. I've always said. People even say, "Why don't you just study managing, pick up?" No, not under you guys. Not
That's
under
fine.
you guys.
They can take all of us with your committee. We'll fix Man United.
We'll fix
Actually, screw you, Dark Knight. You're not welcome in this chat room. He says we should give the ESL a chance. Let's face it, Wolfsburg versus Leon is not a game I'm rushing home to see. Anybody agree, disagree? I fully disagree.
I think we
watch
all
Wolfsburg.
disagree, Dark Knight. Yeah,
Wolfsburg versus Leon sounds like a banger.
Like
what do you say?
I'm never gonna disrespect our games against Burnley again, because to be honest, if you're a United fan especially, every big game we had this season, dead, and you lose what's special about big games. You lose if you play Madrid every freaking week for 3 times a year. You lose what's special about it.
Exactly.
You don't even earn it. You don't even earn getting to play Real Madrid. It's like when you earn Champions League and then you see your group like this season. Last season we earned our Champions League. That season, this year, yeah, we got a hectic Champions League group. We earned it. We did well, and at the end we weren't good enough to go to the next round, and that was it. So I'm not for the Super League. I don't agree with it. I would much rather have it being the way it is.
Exactly.
And I think the vast majority of people clearly agree with us, and that's why it came to a abrupt end so quickly.
Exactly, and you're also.
I do, and I've always said it that I think the Super League appeals, no disrespect, to more of the casual fans, to more of the people who just like, I don't want to well, for example, you said it. I don't want to rush home to watch what was it?
Wolfsburg
versus Leon, but
But I can tell you something right now. Wolfsburg. Oh my gosh! I think Milito's died. We're gonna switch and gonna make this look pretty quick. Wolfsburg are currently third in the Bundesliga, and he's back. Oh my gosh! Milotis is making effort on this overlay. Okay, but yeah, Wolfsburg are currently third in the Bundesliga. They are only behind Munich and Leipzig. Leon literally knocked out Man City from the Champions League last season. you don't disrespect those names because they earned where they've come to. I don't give a shit that you're using it as an example. And you're also using two different leagues. I don't know if you realize that or not, kid, but it wasn't exactly a good comparison of saying Brighton versus Sheffield, you know? That probably would get more of a rise out of us than saying Wolfsburg versus Lyon, which are kind of European giants at this point. So,
Sorry, what did he say? I missed it because my network is.
we should give the ESL a try because he doesn't want to go see games like Wolfsburg and Lyon.
I'm not gonna say things like he doesn't get football because that's unfair, but then I feel like having these teams is what makes football beautiful.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, Man City versus Real Madrid every week would suck. Like,
But that's what I said.
It'll get boring eventually.
For the first few games, it'll be exciting, but it'll die down because then you lose that special. And Madrid will just be Wolfsburg again. It'll be like we're gonna play Madrid again. Wow, they mid-table, the champions.
Exactly, because that's exactly what's going to happen with the ESL. It's going to become a glorified shithouse thing because eventually Manchester United is going to be mid-table and Arsenal's going to be relegation candidate every season, and it's going to be that one team that's beat up by everyone else every season.
Arsenal will lose every game of the season, and they will still be in that league every season.
Exactly. So it's literally going to turn into exactly what you're saying, where you're going to not run home to watch. You're not going to run home to watch Arsenal versus Juve because Juve have been shit, and so have Arsenal. You're not going to go home and watch that game. I can tell you that for free. You aren't. And okay, I finally got into the Man City website. They put 3 lines of text.
Nice.
They simply said Manchester City Football Club can confirm that it has formally enacted the procedures to withdraw from the group developing plans for the European Super League. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Could have done it in a tweet. You don't need a club statement, but fair enough.
You're in your club statement.
Dark Knight says, okay, good point. I'm just concerned with all the depth the clubs and it's just different. That's what I'm saying. I'm not against why. Well, actually, yes. I am against it. But like I said, it wasn't a surprise that people like Madrid, Barcelona signed up for it because they would like the money. La Liga is nowhere near the Premier League. But for Premier League teams to sign their soul away, for what? In the best league in the world, it's the most entertainment, it's the most competitive, it's the most special. No offense, but it is what it is. For them to sign it off was very big disappointment. Obviously, because United fans, it hurts a lot. And he says, I know what you're saying about European teams are just using them as an example. Yeah, no offense. Like, no offense. Don't take anything offense. It's just a conversation.
Exactly. But
I don't want to see something here because supposedly some prince, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
He owns PSG and Southeast Asia. But basically, he put on his Instagram story. First, I'm not a businessman. I'm a prince. Second, money does not motivate me. Glory and creating history motivates me. Third, it is not a secret that I love football. I'm very passionate. Fourth, I'm not new in football. I've created a club from every year fighting relegation to dominating champion. I've won 18 titles in 8 years. We are the biggest Southeast Asia team and one of the biggest in Asia. Fifth, I want to expand my empire, spread my wings, and go for new challenges. Last but not least, I'm not someone who will change your club logo or tradition. Like I said earlier, I'm royalty and I'm not a businessman. I'm here to glory, success, and history. What does Valencia need? You need someone who knows about football, hungry for success, passionate, and understand how big Valencia is as a club. First step, we need football people in a club, full stop.
Yeah.
And there's just people are getting happy just because you could buy Manchester.
But again, that statement's perfect as well because you want football people in football. You don't want.
I guess I would like to. Yeah. Words are nice, but actions speak louder.
That's true.
You can say you're not a businessman. For all you're coming in for the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You say, but holding your empire is not the exact words I would have used if I was going to buy Manchester United and I was going to speak to United fan base. As an owner, just personally, personal preference. I wouldn't say I'm going to build my empire. Wow. I think the other guys also try to build the empire. So I'd rather see actions.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't have much to compete with. You have the Glazers to compete with by us. So can't get touch wood, you can't get worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I must say, a new owner would be nice because it won't be the Glazers. But at the same time, you just never know when someone's going to turn that back and say, I don't want to do this anymore. I want it to be all about money now. I mean, look at Paris, 13 Champions League trophies, and all of a sudden now this happens. So that's why I feel like really the only real solution is if we can get a kind of a membership thing or a fan thing. And that's really the only real solution for Manchester United.
Lots of people are angry about Joe Glazer saying it will always be part of the United family.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You can accept that, really. Yeah, it's on Supersport. You know, when Supersport's news is delayed, and only now they say Ed Woodward stepped down.
Exactly. Getting the peak of South African news from us.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. If you need South African
like
football
we-
news, probably ask. Subscribe if you need.
It's not like we need the money from a billionaire, you know?
No, we're very self-sufficient. We are very self-sufficient. We just need someone who cares. That's what I want. Wealthy is definitely a bonus, but I want someone who cares.
That's
Like,
what
for example, let's just
Look
say
at-
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor isn't the richest
Bayern
man
don't
in the
have-
world, but you know, he would care.
exactly.
Bayern don't have a billionaire owner, but they buy players left, right, and center, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, we probably make more than Bayern do.
That's the thing, because
We need a
Almost
bishop.
certain, yeah.
look at the signings like Bruno. Bruno isn't an expensive signing. £35 million, best signing in Manchester United history.
Just about, yeah.
Mm.
Rafinha, we just look like this is the beautiful thing now. Well, Edward Wood gone. You know, we need a right winger. 120 million too much in Jadon Sancho. Edward Van der Sar, let's just say hypothetically, Edward Van der Sar was our new role. He'd be like, there's Rafinha, let's get him 10 million. Bang. You guys need a CDM. We're ISIS too much. Let's go get someone like an Ndidi from a foreign league or something. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. The only thing dragging us down is the players and the debt. You know, once that's gone, that's open season.
Yeah, should be. Because they're the ones
But
that
I can-
created the debt, so
Mm.
Yeah, but if everyone doesn't understand, if there's no United fans watching, you know, if there's rival fans watching, how can I say this? Ed Woodward leaving is the equivalent of your team maybe winning the Premier League or whatever league it is. You know, it's probably as a big of a dub as that.
it's massive news for us. It's massive news.
It's massive for Manchester United.
Yeah. In the South African context, it's big as Jacob Zuma being out of office. That's what it is.
Awesome. Hopefully, we just don't get replaced. You know, I'm not going to speak. I don't want to speak about politics.
Exactly.
Then I get into trouble.
That's true. It's politics free here.
Ed Woodward couldn't even negotiate his departure on time. It took him 8 months to get Bruno over the line. It will take him 8 months to leave the club. A long goodbye.
Exactly. It's about time. It's about damn time.
Ish. But yeah, 8 months to wait till he's actually gone. I wonder if we can try and push it. There's probably something in his contract that says he has to see it out.
Yeah, probably. Just because it's expensive, you know? I think that's the reason.
He's probably going to use those 8 months to try and end Manchester
I
United.
hope not.
It's probably going to be like Bruno gone, Rashford gone, Pogba gone.
Exactly. Just get rid of them all. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the worst part. I wouldn't be surprised.
So I don't know how reliable the source is, but supposedly Barca and Atletico have decided to stay.
No?
But it's according to I don't know who this guy is. It must be the Cope El Patazo, the Cope. Got about 500,000 followers. He looks like a
Wow.
journalist.
So like the Barca being out thing was just a rumor, clearly.
Yeah.
But don't you guys? You obviously a low-key Barcelona fan, but don't you guys have also that 51% ownership to the fans?
It's weird. It's different. Like
That's not
we
like fans.
elect. Yeah, the fans have power to elect people to make the decisions. You know, but then once they're in office, they make the decisions, and then like 2 years later, there'll be another elections, and it'll happen over again. But then I feel like John Laporte right now has the power to do this, which is so saddening because we've been through so much. We're cursed. And then this guy with the.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised that they did it because the one guy said, "I'm not surprised because Barca really need the money because of the debt."
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense for us. but it's disappointing, honestly. I hope he wasn't promising Haaland things because he was expecting this money.
Hoping so.
Says Fabregas coming out saying, "Well done, football fans. The beautiful sport is nothing without you."
Exactly. It's a good day now.
But I'm hoping, because like I said, it's not only just about my club, because my club heck wasn't even the start of why we're out of it. But hopefully, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid aren't in there, because I actually do like Atletico Madrid and I respect Barcelona fans. So I don't want them to sell away their souls. Madrid, you guys, as much as I loved you, I was more for Ronaldo. You guys can do whatever you want. You can go play in the league by yourself. Didn't care.
Exactly.
You do whatever you feel.
But I can imagine Madrid fans feel like we do as United fans. Maybe they're more inclined to do it because of their financial issues. But then with the huge history they have, I doubt they just want to throw it away.
Exactly. Hoping so.
The same guy who reported that that Barca and Atletico are still there. He says Man City is the only team to have left the European League so far. It's probably not an official thing.
Yeah.
So it's probably like we're still there. It's just we have to officially leave somehow.
Yeah. And that's the issue.
No, Chelsea, they were doing their papers though. They were doing
they're doing
it. Stuff.
Yeah, Man City just left the WhatsApp group. Don't worry, boys.
I tell you what. You can't announce Ed Woodward is going to resign and say you're going to still be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems like Ed Woodward is the scapegoat here. Someone has to take the blame.
I think that's what they're trying to do. But we're coming for their heads next, so it doesn't matter. That's good. I wonder if anything else is going to break tonight. Looks like it's finally calmed down.
It has kind of calmed down now.
I think we've had our breaking news for tonight, I'm not going to lie.
But there's just contrary report, unless it's really for Brits, you can never say anything. But Madrid zone again saying the meeting between the 12 Super League clubs is over. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have decided to stay. Manchester City have left, and Chelsea still have doubts.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, yeah, it does. Well, at least for the Premier League side, I know. Like if Chelsea and City leave, it's like you're done. You're done.
Exactly, that's the thing.
I just want to look at Fabrizio's tweets to see everything. Yeah, so Ed Woodward resigned. City and Chelsea have an intention to leave the Super League and preparing their legal teams. There you go. UEFA President Sefrin, I'm delighted to welcome Manchester City back into European football family. They have shown great intelligence. City are a real asset for the game, and I'm delighted to be working with them for a better future. He said the players' reaction mode is on. He said about City's club statement. And again, the Woodward stuff, Liverpool statement. David Alaba 99% training to Real Madrid.
It's beautiful.
There's still nothing confirmed by Juventus side about Agnelli.
Okay.
That was 1 hour ago. So 1 hour ago is when we heard about the Woodward stuff, I think.
Yeah, more or less.
Roma announced they closed. Yeah, so that's about it. That's about it. So he hasn't said United are out of the Super League. He hasn't said everyone else is out of the Super League. He just said what he said.
It's not bad. Not bad.
But a pretty good day, I would say.
Exactly. It's been a good day.
United, ideally what we need is United to release a club statement saying that we are out of the Super League. The thing is though, they didn't even say they were in the Super League to us.
We never got the statement, but Joel Glazer put his name all over it. So it's kind of hard to look past it as well. So we'll see here. We'll see what happens. I hope it does just end up the day with just United have tweeted. We are at the ESL.
Man United website. Let's see if it's still there.
I think it was.
Because I heard they put it on their website, but I didn't really go because I couldn't care.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, now they're trying to clickbait. Don't fall for this. I'm going to tell you guys this now because you're live.
Yeah.
But don't fall for this. On United's website, Fernandes hoping for Rafinha reunion. Don't fall for it. No. Don't fall for it.
You got me so excited.
I know. That's how they get you. That's exactly how
It's
they
for
get
the
you.
Leeds game. It's for the Leeds game, isn't it?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so they did. Clubs announced new Super League competition.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, they just didn't announce on social media.
Yeah, this is 2 days ago.
Let's see.
It was just a half-assed. They didn't even say like we are in it. They were just saying all these
They
teams.
knew they'd get pelts if they announced it on social media.
The Glazers would have been dead same day.
Exactly. It's a mess of their own making. Now it has to be cleaned up. Let's see how it goes in the coming days. It's only going to get juicier. Let's be real.
But definitely the new reports coming out is saying that listen, people mustn't get too happy because City are the only team that looks officially gone.
Yeah.
It's just the other teams are still technically in it. It's just Chelsea have not confirmed to the other clubs in the ESL
Going
that
to
they're
rebrand to
leaving.
blue
They
for
are
the next one,
only
boys.
they only expressed some doubt about the project.
We'll see how it goes.
Looks promising.
It does look promising. But never know. This club never knows anything. It's always very worrisome.
Until we get a club statement or Fabrizio saying Manchester United are out of the ESL.
Yeah.
Just be wary. Just be wary. Because for all we know is that Super League is on, United are in it, Woodward is still there, and after one season in the Super League, they pocketed that 3 billion they were supposed to get to start off, and they're gone, and they're out. And we're stuck.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. Because then
So
we just
be very wary, United fans. I feel something very suspect.
Yeah, something's coming. What it is, don't know.
Yeah.
I hope it isn't going to be Woodward and co just decide to sell off every player. Try pocket one more time.
I don't think they will be able to do that. But I think what could
can.
happen. Worst case. We go to the Super League. They get the 3 billion. They pocket that 3 billion. They say bye bye.
Yep, and they leave us in the shit house.
Yeah.
And in debt, I may add, because that won't go to the debts.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, well, there we go. Let me clarify this for anyone who's panicking. City are the only team to have officially announced they have departed the league. Just need the rest to restatements to look like them, which will all come over the next few days.
Exactly. Hope so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Protests can't stop. People can't stop. Obviously the players, a lot of players are coming out now. So yeah, just don't stop. But yeah, I think we pretty much said everything we had to and everything that was breaking news. Just be wary. Don't stop. Like I said, if we go on another day, we won the battle today. Woodward is gone. That is the biggest dub in our club history. Yeah, since Alex Ferguson retired. But yeah, like I said,
it's beautiful.
Until he's gone, don't get too happy. Let's keep on our toes, and we'll push them.
Yeah. So you guys happy to end off there?
Yeah. Anything you guys want to say?
Yeah. Really, I'll sleep peacefully tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least one night where we can sleep peacefully. Exactly. I just want to check. Okay, the preview still another few days.
Yeah, exactly. We've still got a couple of days till that, so it's an issue. Because game's only on Friday?
The game is on Friday. I think our preview is on Friday.
Sunday.
Oh, is it Sunday?
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah. Okay, cool. So preview.
But anyways, hopefully the channel won't be won't be forced to really change anything. Obviously, we want to talk about United. Hopefully, we can carry on with what we're doing. But yeah, if you guys are new, do subscribe, do smash a like, do share it around. Clearly, you guys have been loving the live streams a lot more. So we'll probably stick with the live stream from now on. And yeah, well, I guess we'll check you all in the next one. Maybe tomorrow, because we have been live every day now. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Everyone just sleep, have a beer if you can. If you're 6 years old, don't have a beer. Have a juice box. Drink responsibly. And yeah, let's just take every day as it comes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll check you guys in the next